yay. Okay, so you guys can see me. That's awesome. We'll just kind of wait. Make sure you guys can hear me. Can you guys give me some thumbs up? It's so funny doing this recording stuff by yourself. Okay, it seems like you guys can hear me, so that's awesome. Hey everyone, it's Tiana from the Maniology team here with our weekly live. Every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, you can find us here on another nail stamping journey. Whether it's a tutorial, technique, or hack, I'm here to discuss the details, and I'm so excited you guys are here today. First of all, I hope you guys are having a really awesome start to your week and just having a really awesome Tuesday. But before I jump into all of that, just want to ask you guys a question. Do you love our Maniology lives? Do you love like the short content and any of the educational and inspirational content that we put out? If so, can you subscribe? We also put out some, we post on our community post every week. I said post like multiple times, right? Every week we put some behind the scenes photos, some nail art, might ask for your opinion, maybe slap up a poll or two. So, definitely keep your notifications on so you never miss any of that information. So, we all know how the season goes, right? Like Halloween is not even 24 hours behind us and we've shot right through to Christmas. You've probably seen it in all your big box stores that they've just like hauled away Halloween and we're into Christmas. As a matter of fact, I feel like the stores are already sold out with Christmas things. So I know that some of you may already have opinions about that and I completely understand, but I'm keeping with the theme today because I have a really cool box, a really fun and festive box that I'm really excited to share with you all called the Santa's Workshop. And this Santa's Workshop starter kit is going to be featured. I'm going to unbox it with you guys. And but in general, if you've never in your life picked up a starter box from Maniology, I believe that you're in for a treat. I know that the box is called the starter box, but I think the idea is like no matter where you're at, if you're a beginner stamper, a moderate, or an expert nail stamper, that it's an idea to simplify your nail art while just getting on with life. I mean, look at this. Sometimes we just don't have the time to, do our own nails and stuff. So this is a themed box that basically comes with everything that you will need to start nail stamping. And again, can't wait to unbox this with you. But before I do, I know that if you saw the art, that I have a really huge announcement to make, which is, and sorry, don't mean to keep you guys hanging, but I decided to make the announcement in the beginning, thinking that you guys will want to hang out with me anyway, hopefully. So the announcement is that we have a very huge giveaway. So you can also enter to win a Santa's starter kit. I'm sorry, the Santa's Workshop starter kit for yourself. We are actually giving away 100 of these boxes to 100 winners. How awesome is that? So I wanted to go ahead and announce that officially. The link is in the description. So if you want to go ahead and enter after the live, please go ahead and do so. But yeah, so you can go ahead and enter into the giveaway. Let's see. I don't want to miss any details. So this giveaway runs until November 18th. So we're giving you a whole lot of time to go ahead and get your entry in with no excuses. But don't wait. Get your entry in today. Like I said, the link is in the description. You can go there anytime to go ahead and add your entry. Also, you can enter and get more entries in, up to 7. So if you do more acts or actions, you can go ahead and get more of your name in, which means that you have a higher chance of possibly winning a Santa's Workshop kit. Look at that. I have like so many of them just like here, and you could win one. So I know one of the actions too is to subscribe to our YouTube. So go ahead and do that. Enter the giveaway and then go ahead and subscribe to us. And then you can refer up to 5 friends. So it's a total of 7 different entries into the giveaway. So don't wait. We've also opened this giveaway up to select locations for international. So if you're a fan, if you're thinking about entering, or if you've already entered, make sure that your country is listed. All the details are in the giveaway. And good luck, everyone. So excited. Let's see if there's any questions here before, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn the camera around so we can go ahead and unbox this. You guys seem really excited. I'm super stoked. So let's see. Okay. Looks like we're all G. Just kind of scrolling through the computer here. Monica, thank you so much for my eyebrows. Not as if you gave me the eyebrows, but thank you for the comment about the eyebrows, the compliment. I appreciate it. That was funny. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. So let's go ahead. I'm going to just bear with me for a moment. We're doing this all live. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around and let's get started with the unboxing. I'll be back in just a moment. And while I am doing this, we have Devon, and I believe we might have a few other members on the team right now, just happening to watch this. So just say hi. Hi, everyone. I just want to check something too. Okay. Because my camera is saying that things are upside down, and I want to make sure we're not upside down. Looks like we're upside down, so let me go ahead and get that fixed. Could you imagine if I totally did not pay attention to that? It says be watching everything upside down. Okay. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. Ooh, so funny doing records by yourself, you know, and you're trying to do. I wish we could say we had a media team, but we don't. We are media. Again, you know, Maniology is a small company, so, which we're very proud of. That's better, right? Sorry for all the movement, everyone. And we can hear each other. Okay. So I see perhaps if maybe you've just joined us, I already announced our very big announcement, which is our giveaway, our Santa's Workshop giveaway. The link is already in the description. So please go ahead and check it out after the live though. Let's adjust some lighting here. Okay. I see we have some first timers. Yay! That's so awesome. I hope you find this to be very educational and inspirational as well. You know what I need? Darn. Again, it wouldn't be a Tiana Live if I got everything right. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a tool here. And just kind of prep open this box. That's all I'm doing is just opening. Don't worry, I'm not going on without you guys. So this is the Santa's Workshop starter kit. So again, if you never picked up one, I'll go ahead and talk this box out with you, show you exactly what is in the box, and we can go from there. Okay. So on the back of the box, you have, what do you call the instructions for everything that you need to stamp. You also have some pretty helpful pictures, but it shows you the process on how to stamp. So when you go ahead and crack this open, you will see that this box comes with a cover-to-cover holiday themed nail plate. Okay. And then also, as you're continuing to unbox, this is our starter kit stamping guide, okay? Now, I do want to go over this because, and I also don't want you to throw this away if, you know, you're new to stamping, or maybe you've been stamping for a while, because honestly, this has some really important tips inside and tricks for nail stamping. Again, you have a more portable option for, you know, that shows you the instructions on how to stamp. Also addresses some pretty common questions that we get from other customers about the nail stamping process. This is a really good one too. Can I stamp over any base polish? I think that's a really good question, because how many of us have just regular polish at home? I also get questions about, you know, the difference between regular polish and stamping polish. I'll just quickly address that they are considered both regular polishes. However, stamping polish, in our case, or probably most cases when you see stamping polishes being marketed as such, the formula is different. I guess an AKA, also known as name that you could call stamping polish, is also like a one coater, because the formula is so opaque. Now, can you stamp with regular polish? Yes, you can. Will the effect be the same? No, it won't. Unless you have a one coat kind of polish. So anyway, just figure I kind of sneak that in there, but there's a lot of really good questions and stuff, so don't sleep on this, okay? Then you also have some tips and tricks listed in the back, which is really cool. One of the things that I just wanted to address here, one, you know, if you're just catching live, you're new to stamping, you may not know that this blue film needs to come off before you can even stamp, do stamping. It is a common question. It is something that a lot of newbies forget, so I'm just putting it out there. Another thing too is why we recommend and why we use 100% acetone when we do nail stamping. And this kind of helps to address that here. So a lot of really cool information is addressed in this little pamphlet, so don't throw this out. You'll also get this year we have a mistletoe and holly, I'm actually holding that, mistletoe and holly themed stamper and scraper. This is our mini scraper card. And actually I can show you a comparison, because we do have full-size cards as well. That is the difference, the size difference here. So you can really see, but you'll get a small scraper card as well as a ice cube stamper. I'll go ahead and open this. Oh. And this box is already on the site, but you can also enter our giveaway and win one possibly. Okay, so this is the ice cube stamper that has the matching red color, and as you can see, it is clear. Okay, so the stamper itself is clear. It's just the holder that is tinted with color. Really cute. And then you also get 2 7 ml mini polishes in this box. Okay, I'm gonna move this box on the side because I don't think we need it right now. Okay, so the first one we have here, which is like this really blushing kind of deep cream pink. I feel like it definitely borders on fuchsia, is Quasar. Let me see if I can put a white background. I feel like maybe the background I chose kind of a little too not contrast, but like it runs together. So you guys can see the color of Quasar. Okay. And then the second color that comes with this mini color is Fleece, which is this really beautiful champagne. It has shimmers and stuff in it, but this like champagne-y color. And that's what that looks like swatched out. Okay. So that's it. That's what comes with your kit. So again, it has everything you need to start the stamping process. And why don't we just jump into it? Let me clean this and let's go ahead and set up our area. Okay. You know, this... Sorry, forgive me. That looks okay. Just gonna put a napkin down. Now, I just laid out my lotus mat. That's just a really good barrier protector. The napkin is because Tiana is lazy, okay? I don't wanna clean my lotus mat after. We can just go ahead and stamp directly onto this, but you know, this is Tiana's nail art. This is what I'm doing. So, let's see, get my scraper card. I have a lot of polishes and stuff. I may or may not have a bonus nails for you guys. I do. I couldn't keep my mouth shut. So I have some of the not some of the nails. I have all of the nails swatched out in a single color, with the exception of this one. I'll explain the process of what it is that I did. But for the most part, I don't think you need to see how to color a single color. Oh, actually, no, I did something to this too, but we'll talk it out, right? First thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and take off this blue film. That one wasn't as squeaky as before. I like the, that wasn't as squeaky. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch out a few ideas, or 5 ideas specifically, but like I said, I might have a little surprise for you, okay? Also, I just want to mention too, the starter box is $25, which is a great value because the individual components of this box, if you were to buy the items individually, is more than that. Just say, for example, the stamper and scraper set and the nail plate individually is already sitting at $18. So, you know, you can already see that the box itself is a much better value, and plus you're getting 2 stamping polishes as well. So, yeah, that's a really good deal. Or you can just enter the giveaway and possibly win one. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm gonna stamp the Quasar base first. Oh, darn. See, Tiana, always forgetting things. That's okay. You know what? I'll kick it old school. Use some Scotch tape. Since I don't have my sticky stamper station, I am G. I will be okay. I will survive, hopefully. Okay, so all I'm doing is trying to take off any excess oils from the manufacturing, which is completely normal. Okay. I'm going to take Fleece, which is the color that comes with the starter box, and I'm going to pick up this design here. Scrape. And pick up those fun sweaters and beanies. Okay. And there you go. That's our first design. Now, how do you clean your stamper head after you've stamped? Okay, so that's what your stamper head looks like. Here, I'm taking the same exact piece of Scotch tape because it's still very sticky, and that's it. We don't use acetone on our stamper heads because we want to keep it as clear as possible. We just want to go ahead and use Scotch tape, or, I mean, I do have access to one. Here is an example of a sticky stamper station, which basically acts as like a sticky notepad. As you can see, we don't waste the pages here. But this is a really cool tool. You can plan out manicures, you can write little love letters if you want to. But here, this is where the magic happens. This is a sticky page, as you can see. So assume that there's polish on here. I can show you with the next swatch that we do, and we would just clean the stamper like this. We do not use acetone on your stamper head. In a pinch, if you have to, then you have to. But also, you would want to keep 100% acetone away from the holder too, because it's going to get, actually, I have an example. I can show you exactly it. Here is my clear stamper. What do you call cap? And you see all of that cloudiness there? Yep, that's acetone. That's what happens. I still use it because the cap is helpful, but yeah, that's what happens. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and stamp on Fleece. Okay, because we also want to see what the colors look like over each other, right? Okay, so I'm taking the Quasar color and I'm gonna stamp over the Fleece. Okay. Yep. It's so funny. I think I got everything and then bloop, I don't. Give me a second. I love this thing. Do you love it too? Give me some hearts. I don't do stamping without this thing, like never. And I have gel on, but like, why do you want to get your skin all dried up and everything? I don't. It's just insider Tiana commentary over here. Don't mind me. Okay. Isn't that satisfying? I think we need to show you guys like a plate cleaning video, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Because I don't think we've ever shown you guys in the behind the scenes what our plates actually look like. When we're done with our lives, we just like, yeah. The plates, they need some love. Maybe I'll do a live of just cleaning plates. Okay. There you go. I'm just gonna go ahead and isolate that part. All I did was just take off that excess, and now I'm going to stamp it on. This looks so pretty. Look at that. That looks so nice. Okay, so now this is what my stamper looks like, right? So I bring back in the sticky stamper, and there you go. Voila. Okay. Okay, I actually thought that for the white, I would do like a candy cane. I thought that would be cute. So let's go ahead and do a red. Now this, I just want to mention, I think it kind of brings in a little scraping 101. I talked about it actually in a previous video too. I think we'll continue to keep talking about it because, you know, science, nail art science, it's funny, you wouldn't necessarily think, but so this is like a more deeply etched design, but you see how I'm scraping in the direction of the lines? That's what you want to do. And there you go. Beautiful pickup. And that looks so nice. Don't mind the size of the nail. I would have like, actually that wouldn't, maybe if I would have shifted it down a little, but that looks perfect. Our little candy cane. Okay, so again, let's go ahead and clean that. Oh. And this does not damage your stamper, and we don't waste this. We just keep going until, what do you call? That page is ready to throw away. I know, Dev. She mentioned that I should just continue. She's gonna make me do it. Should I try? I'm gonna try. Peer pressure. Alrighty. Okay. I love how that turned out though. It's like perfect. Nice pickup again. Okay, so now let's see if I can line this up without messing up the design. Can I do it? Oh boy, yep. Well, I tried my hardest. This would definitely fit like a, you know, I don't know, these nails are, tips are kind of big, but this is gonna be satisfying. Okay, so this next one, okay, I want to talk about the tip because the rest of them are just, you know, swatched out regular colors, no problem. This color is actually part of our regular polish line. So this is CBGB from our Night Out collection, okay? This is a special effects, like multi-chrome polish. It's actually very sheer when you put it on. And so because I was, again, like a Tiana hack, I didn't want to sit there forever just kind of painting coats. So what I did is I actually put a black base and then I painted one coat of this color over it. So I just use our straight up black and painted this color, and it's so pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, so I think what I wanted to do here was stamp out the trees with Gold Rush. Okay. because why not? Because if you've been here before, you've seen me use this color, you know that I love Gold Rush. Oh, oh, that pickup was no good. Let's try that again, shall we? I think I'm gonna do a video, or maybe I can show you guys today. Just slap all these little tidbits in one video. What do you think? We get a lot of questions about the streakiness of the plates, like after you use them. Yeah. I'm wondering if I should talk about that and how to get it back to its former glory of being shiny. I do have a technique that I use, but yeah, maybe I'll show you guys. Okay. There you go. I have my Christmas trees, and let's go ahead and stamp those Christmas trees. Oh, that looks so nice. So dainty, Christmas trees. Okay. This one, another one that I need to kind of walk through the process. So I used Frosty, which is this gorgeous kind of blue tealy color, aqua, Frosty. So I used that as the base, and then I used Honey Pot, which is this gorgeous kind of bigger chunked. This is actually currently not on the site, but it will be soon. Okay, this was an early release for our Mani by Me subscribers, but it has like these beautiful gold flakes in there. And so I went ahead and sporadically kind of put that on. And as it dried, when it was completely dry, I went ahead and I put our speed dry top coat. Okay. So now to the touch, and if you can see, it's actually really smooth. So when we go ahead and stamp over it, if I didn't put this top coat on, kind of would have been more rigidy and more bumpy, and that would have maybe affected the way that the stamped image would have looked on here. But now that I put the speed dry, it kind of just smooths everything. Does that make sense? Smooth. Okay. So I think what I wanted to do here was, let's see. Snowflakes, because snowflakes are always popular. Oh, I was totally gonna use the wrong color too. I was gonna use Luna, which is like this really light gray. I'm gonna use this later instead of the white. Oops. Sorry. So I'm using, this is our BAM white stamping polish. Picking up the snowflakes, oops. And there you go. And now with an image like this, okay, because you'll notice that I didn't really hit the top. You can either leave it like that, or I could add more snowflakes. Like say for example, I could just do, yes, I know, naughty Tiana, I should have cleaned the plate, but I'm gonna chance it. Okay. And now I have like that single one, and I can just put it like right there. So I can kind of finish off that edge if I wanted to. This is so cute. What do you guys think so far? These are all really darling. So I wanted to show you with the items that come in the box, which is the plate, the stamper and scraper, matching stamper and scraper, plus the two, I'm actually not going to use these colors anymore so I can cap them and show you. These two stamping polishes, Quasar and Fleece, that comes in your kit. The rest of the colors is just added bonus. But look how beautifully they stamp over each other. So there's so many things you can do. Okay, and I use Quasar over here too to create this candy cane, which is really cute. Okay, but like I said, you guys want to see bonus looks? Give me some thumbs up if you guys want to see bonus looks. Because if not, I could just end it here. Let's see. Is it blurry for you guys? I hear some people saying it's blurry. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Okay, some people say it's clear. Okay, for those who maybe it's a little blurry for you, go ahead and you can just come right back into this live. Just go www.maniology.com/live and you'll get right back here. Promise. Just go ahead and refresh because maybe it's like an internet thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Don't worry, you're not gonna miss anything. All of these lives go right onto our account right after, and you can just kind of pick up where you left off, okay? So we'll see you in a little bit. Let's go ahead and just clean off some of these parts here, okay? So I have two bonus nails. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Where are they? I have bonus nails that I can't find. I didn't even have coffee today. And I'm really ampy right now. I'm high off of nail art. So, I have two colors. The base of both colors, this is Mint, and this is Luna, which is that really soft, beautiful gray that I showed you all a bit earlier. So what I wanted to do with Luna, okay, we'll leave Mint on the side for now. I got something special for Mint. Is I wanted to do this really fun but deconstructed design of the mistletoe here. And let me get prepped here. I'm gonna use this, oh, and white too. Okay, so I still have my BAM white. I'm gonna go ahead and use Cherry Bomb because this is just color for red. And then I also have Alocasia. Deb, I said that correct, right? Yeah, I hope I said it correctly. And I will show you all what this looks like. Before I kind of move on to, I just wanted to tell that I know some people have comments about, I just got my stamper and it's not picking up. What the heck is going on? And really in the emails or communications, writing on social media, whatever, it actually really does sound just like how I said it. But I'm here to tell you, I just opened this directly from the starter box. Every pickup that you've seen is directly from here. All I did was take that Scotch tape in the beginning, remember? Just this, and I just cleaned the top, okay? That's from pulling, you know, whatever oils, if there's debris sitting on there that happens in the manufacturing process, that's it, okay? But I didn't do anything fancy to it. There is an extra, you know, tip about cleaning your stamper if it doesn't work for you, but I didn't even have to do that. This worked directly right out of the box. So I just wanted to mention that we're getting wonderful pickups And this is usually the case. That's not necessarily the problem I have with our stampers, but try the tape. Make sure you clean the surface. If that still doesn't work, we have a few other tips for you to try, but normally it does work out of the bag or the box. So just try it. Okay. So this is going to be a multi-step process. You know, this is like if you have more time, if you, you know, want to spend a little bit more time. I am going to go ahead and pick up like the mistletoe. Okay. So like I said, this is going to be deconstructed, okay? So I'm going to take off the bits that I don't need, which is like the, what is it? Like all the greenery, the leaves, stuff like that. Okay, I better move quickly because the stuff is drying already. I won't lie, I'm taking a gamble because the longer I sit here and do this, it may not transfer onto the nail. I do have a tip for that, but yeah, okay. So anyway, focus on deconstructing the design, okay? Just gonna take, this is the mistletoe, right? We don't have mistletoe in Hawaii. Okay, so that's what the design is gonna look like. I'm gonna kind of create like my own, what is it? Like a layered design. Okay, let's see if she transfers, because if not, then I'll have to go in with my sticky base. Sometimes I kind of rub it like that, but if not, yeah, see, it didn't transfer. Okay, it's okay. Now let's see if this, oh, nice. Here's another hack. I'm just like pulling out the hacks. You see what happened? I'm using Scotch tape, but the base is dry. It is bone dry. We're not doing this when the base is wet, okay? This will only work if the base is dry. And also the lines in this design are really, really thin, okay? So we just go ahead and do that. That was a Hail Mary right there. I just took a shot. You know what? I don't want to bust out the sticky base. We're going to do a multi-step process here, but you know what? I'm going to do it a different way. It'll work. It's just, yeah, I don't want to do all that. Okay, so why not make it easier? Oh, my pickup was not nice. Okay, let's try that again. So this new process, what I'm going to do is go in with the cherry bomb and just pick up the parts that I need and stamp it. So I don't have to spend time isolating and doing all that kind of stuff. I just kind of take off big chunks and just go in like that. However, I do have to spend some time taking off all these small bits, and now this may not work the way that in theory I need it to. Okay. There you go. Okay. So just imagine doing that process a few more times. There's multiple ways to do the same thing. So I'm just doing this in a multi-step process. Yeah, I think I'm going to start picking up that corner design because that makes the most sense. Okay. Clean up all the little bits around it because you don't want that to stamp onto the nail. Okay. So I'm kind of just going to create my own design, get creative with it. Like I said, this is the bonus part, right? If you have time, you want to make it a little bit more colorful, then this is what I would do. Okay. Okay. Just gonna kind of sporadically put it onto the nail like that. Sorry, right now, if there's any questions or comments coming in, I'm not looking. Oops. That is what happens when you don't clean up after every swipe. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. So if you're just joining and you're wondering, what is Tiana doing? I am stamping using the Santa's Workshop starter box. That is what we've unboxed today. And another thing, if you're just joining, this starter box that I'm working on right now, you can also enter to win one because we're giving 100 of these boxes away. How generous is that? I've actually never seen a giveaway. I don't know, Dev, have you? I've never seen a giveaway that was giving away 100 of something. We're so nice here at Maniology. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with that alocasia and pick up some of these, like, what is it, the holly. And so if you're interested in entering into the giveaway, the link is in the description. Please go ahead and enter. That'd be so awesome. Definitely one of you guys are bound to win, if not more of you. That'd be so exciting. Get one for your friend, a family member, great stocking stuffers, like, it's just awesome. So definitely try. Okay. So you see, that's how the design is looking so far. Okay, so I'm just adding like multicolors in here. Into this design. I think I'll pick up another sprig here. That's a word, right? Sprig. Sounds fancy. I picked up a lot of bits on that. Okay. So I'll change some of the direction of this. So there you go. And I actually have, so if you can see in the design, there's actually like these little, I think they're meant to be like snowflakes kind of things, but I'm gonna do something different. I have this dual-ended, it's a brush and dotting tool set. And like here's a brush tip. And here is the end of the dotting tool. All of the brushes have a dotting tool at the end. I'm gonna look for one of the smaller ones. Actually, it might be this one. This Can you see the ball at the end of that? It's not a very big one, okay? And let's see. I have another stamper here because I always just keep extras. I'm gonna put some polish on that, some white polish. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna use this dotting tool, pick up some polish, and create my own little dots into the manicure, just like that. So you see how that makes little snow? Okay. Yes, and just know, like, on these dotting tools, there's different sizes, but this is just the one I decided to use. Okay, so we're not pressing too much. We're just picking up a little bit for the tip. And I'm just going ahead and putting in some little snow, like that. I think I'm gonna put another dollop here, okay, of white. And pick up a little bit of that. And that looks kind of big. Okay. Okay. It's so fun because, again, with nail art, there's so many ways to do the same thing. So okay. So what do you guys think? Isn't that cute? Okay. So I think we'll leave this here. Again, do you have to be as extra as me? No. This is just, you know, if time allows, if you want to do something kind of special with your nails, then it's a good opportunity to get a little creative and kind of think outside the box. I love doing that with any of these plates because it's so nice when you look at them. If you have no ideas, we have ideas kind of laid out for you. However, if you can get creative and you want to get creative and you want to start adding colors, you want to start, you know, kind of picking up multiple times and doing all these kinds of things, or reverse stamping, hint, hint, wink, wink, which is what I'm going to do next, then you can do that. So it's all up to you and what your life allows. The last one is the mint base. Gloria said I make it look easy. You definitely can do this. It is easy. You can make it as easy as you want to. You don't have to be anywhere near as complicated as, you know, these last two designs, because I've also shown taking the designs as is, or maybe even adding a really cute base to kind of just pizzazz up your manicure. Like, all I did here was just put a black base on. That was all regular polish. There's a lot of beautiful polish colors that you can just stamp over. Will I show how to get the streak out? Let's see how long this next part takes me, okay? Because I'm gonna show you guys a reverse stamp, and I'm gonna pick up the truck here, okay? The little pickup truck with the Christmas tree. And that's what I'm gonna stamp over here, okay? First of all, I want to do some snowflakes in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp, what do you guys think? You guys want to see white snowflakes or you want to see Luna, which is a really, really soft, kind of more subtle. It's a good substitute for white, but go ahead and type in which color you'd like to see me stamp the background color, which will, I'm sorry, the background design, which will be snowflakes. I'll wait to see what comes in more. You like Bam White or Luna? Honestly, I was kind of leaning toward Luna too. Is that smile, Dev, like you already know what my suggestion is gonna be? Is that what that means? Yes, that's exactly what that meant. Is Tiana, through telekinesis, you already know what my vote is, and I did. Best friends. Luna. It's so funny to be talking to your co-host via virtual, because I have to be the personality for both of us, which is so funny. Yeah, Dev. Yeah. Other than that, it just seems like you're talking to yourself. But I have you guys here, so I know I'm not talking to myself. So with Luna, as suggested, and that's kind of the color I was leaning towards, that is what I'm going to put over on mint. And I think we all made a terrific choice, but I have a hair. Oh, there we go. So it's really nice and subtle, which you can't really see, but it'll be a nice background, okay? So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the pickup truck. And I am going to pick that up with black, the straight up black. A must for any nail stamper. I don't care what kind of nail stamping you do, black and white, important colors to always just have around. Okay. This is so cute. Okay. So there you go. Now I'm going to show you guys some reverse stamping. So let's just move some of these things out of the way for now. Where's my little palette here? So I'm going to go in with Cherry Bomb, which is that beautiful red. Now reverse stamping, I'm going to go in with a detail brush. And I'm going to use this detail brush. This brush is currently on our website. It comes in a set of 3. I'm using the middle one, I believe. Okay. Now when you do reverse stamping, you always want your polish to be wet. You don't want it to be tacky. You don't want it to be anything else other than wet, okay? And do your best. Well, in this case, I can put the polish directly onto the stamper because there's no paint there. But on areas where you've already picked up this design, you want to kind of lightly glide, because what can happen is you can reconstitute the polish underneath the stamped image, and you don't want to do that. That's how you get smudging when you're reverse stamping. This is definitely like an advanced technique. Maybe some of you have already tried this technique for yourself. You do it all the time, but it adds more it can add like more personality to your, and definitely more detail to your design. So definitely give it a try. I know it probably looks daunting, but basically we're kind of doing this as like reverse coloring. And I'll flip this over so you can see what I mean. Okay. So you see the design there? I'm coloring in the lines, thinking backwards, okay? And because I'm working under studio lights right now, I feel like my red. This dollop here is getting a little tacky. It's drying a little easier. I also have the AC hitting me here in the office, so I'm gonna go ahead and add more polish. That is one of the main tips. Make sure you keep tabs on the polish that you're using to color. Make sure that it is wet. You don't want your polish to be stringy. And you can see I'm not really even adding that much polish because, again, you don't want to put too much polish because you can run into that issue about the reconstituting all of that stamped image, and that's how it gets, you get smudging. So the idea here when you're reverse stamping is that you want the image to still look like the image. You're just coloring it in like a coloring book. Same thing applies when you're coloring in the coloring book. Color in the lines, unless your design calls for something else. I think 9 times out of 10 when we're doing reverse stamping, it is to color in the lines. You know, honestly, I don't mind doing reverse stamping with you guys. I just really don't like doing reverse stamping on the recording because I can't get like super close to the design. I have to leave a certain amount of gap between me and the camera. But I think another tip too, talking about reverse stamping, is talking about how much you put on your brush. You see, like I don't even have a lot of polish. We don't want to just totally get it in there. You know, this is a pretty small detail image. So I don't want to just put on too much polish. Now, depending if you have, you know, an image that has more space, you would have to gauge for yourself to see if you could put more polish. But like in an area right here where I'm coloring around the window, I don't really have a lot. So I don't really want to put a lot of space rather to color in. So I don't want to put a lot of polish on my brush. And I hope my explanation makes sense. Sometimes I go back through my video and it's like, Tiana, you used the wrong verbiage for that. So I hope you guys understand. I see a question. I am doing a little bit of dragging and dotting. Now, when do you know when to do the dotting and when do you know to do the dragging? So I think more of my dragging is in areas where there wasn't stamps. So you see how there's no ink, or I'm sorry, no polish here. I'll go ahead and happily put the polish onto the stamper, no problem with my brush. However, in areas where there are stamped image, I usually try and lightly just kind of glide the polish over without the brush touching the surface, like floating it almost. I'd rather go in with the polish a number of times than be too hasty and then the design just get smushed up. So you can see what the truck looks like so far. Yeah, don't drag over your outlines or it might pick up and move lines. That's true too. This design actually is so fine on the outside, the line work. So yeah, be careful with that. The lines might break. Like I said, reverse stamping is a I would consider this a more advanced technique, but it definitely can be done with some practice. And the effect, once it's done, is just so amazing because it just creates so much more depth in your image. I don't always do it. Actually, I don't really do it very often these days because I use a lot of gel. But I did do it a lot before. But like I said, I enjoy doing reverse stamping with you guys and showing the process. I think another tip too when you're reverse stamping is turn the image over so you can see. I like doing that because I get to see perhaps some spots that I missed. You know, I can put it up against a white paper and see like the areas that are missing polish or is like uneven or things like that. Okay, so I just want to kind of put in a little hi, hey, introduction if any of you are just popping in for the first time. This is Maniology. Thank you so much for joining. I am doing reverse stamping. You came in for the more technical part, the hard part, but I am unboxing the Santa's Workshop box, or I've already unboxed. But if you want to go ahead and enter in our giveaway, we're giving away 100 of these Santa Workshop boxes, which is full of holiday fun, festive designs that I think you guys will enjoy. So the link is in the description. Okay, so here I thought white walls was like really cute, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some white walls for the tires. With such a small design here, you'll see why it's so important to have really fine detail brushes. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I won't even lie, I made a small boo-boo. So that's why the whole thing is white. I meant to put a little gray, but I actually over-colored. I would have put gray as like the hubcap on the inside. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and color the tree with greenhouse. And if you're wondering why is Tiana putting all of these polished dots, polished dots on her stamper, it's because I kind of like to use it as a, what do you call? Can you see? As a palette. And you'll see how easy it is for me to clean it off after. It's like magic. Can never have too many stampers laying around. I know if you're like starting off, it's like, oh, I only need one stamper. Serious, so if you start doing like more, and you find so many uses for your stamper, like stamping with glitters and powders and all that kind of stuff, yeah, you'll find that having more stampers is better. Okay, just a suggestion. Okay, so that's what the design looks like. I know, sorry, I keep putting my hand there, but actually you guys can see better against the white. pen brush. And then to top it off, I'm going to go ahead and color that star on the top. And I'm going to use Buttercup, which is like a really soft custardy yellow. I just need a really small dot. Okay. That's so cute. Okay. So that's what the design looks like. Now, I've actually already prepped a design, because normally what you would have to do is wait for this to dry, or at least be tacky. But you know, I've painted so many layers with like the red and stuff. So to kind of help speed up the process, I've already done another design. So you can see. The only difference with this one is like I put the gray for the hubcap part, but all the rest of the coloring is the same. I am gonna introduce the sticky base coat here. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Stop. I have to, because I put this on as a background, I have to actually do some smudge free if I want to make sure that I'm not going to smudge any of my snowflakes that we already laid down on the base. So I won't be lazy. I will do this as a second, you know, like an additional step, because I really don't want it to get all messed up. Luckily, smudge free. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it over the whole nail. Luckily, smudge free dries pretty quickly. Who knows, at this point I might be able to put the original design on. See how things work like that? Okay, and we can just let that sit for now, because then after that I have to put the sticky base coat, wait about 40 to 45 seconds, and then stamp this image on. But you don't want to be too hasty. You don't want to rush into all of that, because then all of that hard work for your reverse design could just go up into flames. And so we're just going to sit here, and you guys are just going to chill with me. And yeah, I'm just going over here and covering all of my polishes, because why not? That's how your polishes get really thick, is if you leave the caps open like that. I think this is probably more of, do you guys do that? If you're doing reverse stamping, you just keep the caps open, right? Did you see how many times I had to put like red on? It's like I wouldn't open it, and it's a do as I say, not as I do situation. Cap your polishes, but if you're reverse stamping and you leave it on, at least cap it as much as you possibly can. Just don't leave it like separate like this, and then the air gets in there, and then all of a sudden your polishes can get real chunky. Okay. You know what? While I'm doing this, let's go ahead and top coat all of these, okay? Because why not? So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the smudge free. Now this is a step using the smudge free that you have to. It's just a must. I don't do stamping without smudge free if I'm doing regular polish. Like, there's just no way. The smudge free, you can just leave the top coat just as is if you want, you know, something shiny. If you want a matte, you would put the smudge free, as I'm doing now, wait for the smudge free to dry, and then go ahead and put on a matte top coat. If you wanted to add in like another high gloss, high shine, because you know, there's so many different top coats, right, that are on the market. then again, you'd go in with your smudge free and then go in with whatever top coat you want to use. So isn't that awesome? That, look, none of that line work is smudging. That's the awesomeness of the smudge free top coat. I think I'm almost ready for a new bottle soon. Can you imagine, like, before the days of smudge-free top coat, I would have to float the polish over the designs, risking all that hard work before? Nay, nay. I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't do stamping if it wasn't for smudge-free. I don't miss those days. That is like, I'm so glad that we have evolved nail art to where it has been, because whew, those days of floating really sucked. I see one. Oh, a term I use, float. So floating, kind of, imagine that you are, this is like a regular, just let's imagine this is not the smudge free. So you would kind of take like a big gob of whatever top coat you were using, and you wouldn't let the brushes really touch your nails. You would just kind of gob it over, almost in like encapsulate the top coat, because if your brushes touch the nail, then you would risk smudging whatever stamped polish, and that would just suck, because again, you spent so much time, you know, perfecting your design and doing all that work just for your design to be smudged. Oh my gosh, it's heartbreaking. I don't miss those days at all. And I have suffered through a decent amount of manicures looking like that, just because there was no way in hell I was going to redo my nails after, you know, that. But now we don't have to worry about that. Now we can have nice smudge-free nails and enjoy the art as it is. So you can chance it, you know, the days of chancing for sure. If you want to chance that and float your top coat, or whatever top coat you have, without using smudge free. I'm not a risk taker like that. Okay, so now I'm entering the sticky base coat. The smudge free is already dry. I had some marks. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this kind of like almost in the middle of the nail. Okay, kind of like a thin-ish layer, because that's pretty much the only area I am going to go ahead and put the truck. So wait about 40 to 45 seconds. Now, if say for instance, I miss that tacky area where I'm going to transfer my reverse stamp design onto the nail because I'm talking or whatever, then this will just dry like a regular base coat. You have like a small window of time where that tackiness will work for you the way that the stickiness should. After that, it's just a regular base coat, and you can just repeat the process over again. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that, remember my palette? This is why I like using the stamper as a palette, because it's just so easy to clean after. Sniff test. Yep, Tiana's super sniffer. Sniff test time. I think, okay, so sniff test, and then also, yeah, I think we're good. You know what? I'm just going to use this. So let's give me good juju that I can center this properly. At least center it where I need it, where I want it to be. So, look at that transfer. Very nice. That worked out beautifully. You know what? I like the Luna, okay? Like, I'm glad we went with the Luna, but I think I'm gonna be extra. Can I be extra? I'm gonna be extra. I'm gonna layer in some of these, what do you call, snowflakes, just to kind of give it a little bit more, because it looks a little too subtle. Like, I can't really see the snowflakes. Why not, right? I'm just gonna do it. My super sniffer, that's pretty much what I call my nose, is, you know, when you, the sniff test is just something that I like to use when I'm using the sticky base coat. If it smells too alcohol-y, then I think it's too wet. If you can't tell, just use your finger and lightly tap the top. Like I said, I think my magic time is about 40 to 45 seconds. But if you just gobbed on a whole bunch of sticky base coat, good luck figuring out the timing. But I'm pretty, you know, thin coat, so my time that I've recommended is about 40 to 45 seconds. So if you don't have a super sniffer like me, don't worry. Okay, so I'm just gonna piece together some snowflakes and go ahead and stamp it on. I'll use this because it's what I have readily available for me. Okay, and just kind of, I'm gonna sporadically kind of pop in little pieces of white snowflake. And then you guys can tell me what you like better. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. There. Okay. Okay. Let's see. And you know, seriously, like, don't sleep on even like the pieces that are not completely full, because you can just like do your edges and stuff like that. Like, look at that. That's so cute. I think I need like a small one. Like a little small snowflake, like that one's perfect. Okay. And we can like do that. I feel like I need another small one. Using white. If you guys want to see me clean the plate after, white I feel like is always a good color to use to really fog up the plate. Alrighty, so there. And if I wanted to, I could probably add some dots and stuff in there. Again, if you wanted to go back in with your dotting tool, you could, and just add. Okay, because I'm going to be lazy, just put that on my plate there, pick up a little bit, and okay, I think I kind of ran out of paint. So it's so cool because when you use the dotting tool, like you can get so many dots in, you know, you don't have to keep dipping the dotting tool into your polish. You can get about maybe 4 dots or so. Okay, so there. This feels a little bit more complete to me. Actually, the Luna, I feel like just kind of disappeared into the black. What do you guys think? Is it okay that I went a little extra? I think it's okay. Okay, so I'll just kind of wait before I top coat that. But look at all of the wonderful designs. Let me clean. Here, I'll clean this for you guys. Again, 100% acetone is so necessary. If you're using, I mean, you use what you got, but 100% acetone is what we recommend. If you have any of those removers, just like polish removers, that has like vitamins inside, you'll be cleaning plates and cleaning things forever. Hi, you just joined us. We're at the end here, but we have a huge announcement. The link for our giveaway is in the description. You can go ahead and win one of these Santa Workshop starter kits, stamping starter kits. We're giving away 100 of these, and the giveaway runs until the 18th. So go ahead and hit that link that's in the description so you can go ahead and possibly win one for yourself. Okay, so here's a dirty plate, right? How do I clean it? Now, if I go ahead, here is a wet but dirty cotton. We can go ahead and just get off all of the, what do you call, like polish stains. Okay. I think that looks pretty decent. You can stop there. Nothing is wrong with this plate. It is clean. There's no polish sticking in any of the designs that's going to allow your pickup to be, you know, gross or not clean. But some people don't want to leave their plates like this. Okay, so if you want to restore it back to its like regular shine, here's my added tip. Okay, this is a completely clean cotton. I will pick that up and put 100% acetone, which is what I did. I just pumped it directly from my acetone pump. And this is what I'm going to do. Using that clean cotton pad, so, well, there's some gunk, but not a lot. 100% acetone evaporates so quickly because there's a lot of, what is it, like alcohol in it. And there you go. That's how you can restore your plate back to its pretty much original. I mean, this is what it looked like when I took off the wrapper. So that's the tip. Once you clean it, I mean, utilize your cotton all the way until it looks gross, okay? Like, I probably could have utilized this cotton a little bit more. But once you're done cleaning off the polish, go ahead with a clean cotton pad with acetone and then go through again. And that should restore it back to its beautiful shine. Okay. So all I have to do is just go ahead and top coat this design with the smudge free, and that'll be it. I know today was a long one, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And instead of 5 designs, you guys got 7 really cool holiday themed designs. Let me move this stuff on the side and I can show you what the designs look like. I'll do all my cleaning later. I normally do. Okay. Ta-da! So here's what we did today. Okay, using Santa's Workshop and a few additional colors, but you don't have to. Because like I said, look at what you can do with the box itself. You could create these 2 designs, no problem. So again, nail art, you can get as extra as you want to or keep it as simple as you want to. It's completely up to you. Do you guys have a favorite? Let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite. Okay. And like I said, we're running this giveaway to earn a Santa's Workshop starter kit up until November 18th. So you have time, don't forget. And you can also get more entries too. All the details are in the giveaway, so. Yeah, the truck came out really, really cute. I really love how the truck turned out. This is so cute. But again, you know, if you're not into doing reverse stamping, you don't feel like you're there yet, then don't even worry about it. Look at this design that I did. I just picked up the parts that I needed, kind of recreated or deconstructed the design as I needed. And yeah, kind of added a little my own flavor in it. So I don't think I see any more questions. You guys have been so awesome. I hope you guys got a lot of inspiration to kind of kick off the holiday season. Go ahead. Enter to win a Santa's Workshop. 100, that is a lot. And I think we're going to sign off for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys in the next live, and take care. Have a nice Tuesday, rest of the week, and stay kind, everybody. Bye.